Hey guys, Engineer Wannabe here. Sanjay, to you all. It's good to see you, everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Doran's here. Look at the new studio.
Hey,
Hey, man, how's
sorry,
it
my
going?
audio is probably coming in pretty bad, but
Oh, no worries. That looks great.
thanks. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's work in progress.
yeah. How's it going?
It's been hectic,
Yeah,
but
uh,
good.
yeah. Move went okay. I hope.
Yeah, it was like a 2-day event getting my now fiance out of her old place and then my place the next day. Um,
Yeah.
so we
Congrats about
moved, we
that.
got engaged, baby's coming in a couple of days.
Yeah. Oh man, it's exciting times. Congrats, man. That's very exciting about your engagement.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Um, what is on your wrist, sir? Are you gonna
Yeah,
blow my socks off?
well, I mean, you probably already know now, but it's
Yeah.
the Tudor FXD, or as my fiance calls it, the Pelagio.
The Bellagio. That's great.
She can't say Pelagos. So.
Yeah. Oh man, exciting. So when did you get that one?
A couple weeks ago, and it was out of the blue. I didn't plan it. I
Yeah.
had an 80 that I used to go to, the one in Cambridge. They actually called me
Yeah.
when they got it, and I think it helped because I went to that watch event that was hosted a couple months ago
Yeah.
in the Toronto area, and one of the sales reps was actually at the event. So
Oh, okay. Cool. Um, well, on my wrist is my NFBGY 003 on
very nice.
Forstner Beats of Race. Um, yeah, we'll talk about the topic. The topic was I forget the title. What did I title this? I can't wear my watches and it's driving me crazy. um, but yeah, let's say hi to everyone in the chat here. We got Neff. Good to see you, sir. Kevin Hawthorne. Good to see you from Lake in Florida. Marcus. Good to see you. Underachieving watch collectors here. We've got Bill. We've got AZ Clayton. Chaz from the Berg. Hope you had a good drive, sir. Um, we got James. How's it going, James? Underachieving watch collectors is Sanjay may flip his job so he can wear his watches. Unlikely. Unlikely. I'm yeah, we'll talk about that, but I'm having such a great time. Oh man. It's like I'm in heaven. Not really, but uh,
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
yeah. Oh, it's great. Steve, good to see you, sir. GMWB 5000 for the stream. Very cool. Karan is here. Good to see you, Karan. RSVP for the trunk show. Yeah. I don't think I'll make it. um, we got Steve 2.0. Good to see you, sir. Glad you could make it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Sam's here. Good to see you, Sam. Junior Johnson's here. Hope you're doing well, sir. Good to see you. Wilson, good to see you. KR Joey, how's it going? Mr. Seattle Sanders, Jared's here. Good to see you. Mes9, how's it going? Tennessee Mike, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, sir. Good to see you. Caliber YQG, Walter, good to see you. Okay. Hey, Paul Steinberg. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sean Anderson, a couple of new names. Okay. So, sorry if I missed anyone. I'm sure I'll catch you guys in the chat. Um, so, just a short topic, but we can talk about other stuff as usual. But I've been gone for. I guess you guys haven't had an update from me for about 2 weeks, because we skipped last week. But I started my new job. And I've switched collars, so to speak, right? um, white collar. I don't quite like defining jobs that way, but white collar to blue
Right.
collar, um, physical job. And being a car detailer means that I have to be aware of my surroundings, what's on me. Marcus mentioned it in one of the comments. High risk of hitting or oops, yep, hitting or scratching something with the watch, pins, zippers, buttons. Uh, yep, they're all liabilities, including belt buckles. Are is a big thing too. But yeah, so I got to be careful. I'm used to that. Um, because I used to do this some time ago. I'm pretty self-aware, um, and I did risk a couple of days where I wore the Seamaster. I don't know if you guys caught the thumbnail, but I wore the Speedmaster for day one, and I wore it again on this past Speedy Tuesday. No issues. Um, it kind of feels like I have some sort of injury when I'm wearing the Speedmaster. Um, so like if I have a cut up knuckle or something, I wouldn't use this arm, right? So I'm doing everything like with my other hand. Um, so that's kind of a good way to look at it. If I really wanted to wear a watch, um, I'd wear it and pretend I have some sort of injury on that arm. But it is driving me up the wall to not be able to wear my Grand Seiko Yoka, which is the SBGW 285, the green dialed 30-meter water resistant watch. Speedmaster has been a champ. Um,
Mhm.
that's been a lot of fun to wear, but it is really bugging me that I can't wear this. Um, I I used to wear this almost daily, and now I'm at work. I get back home, the kids want to play, so I don't quite get to put this watch on as soon as I come back home. Then I got to put the kids to bed, and then it's what 9 p.m. And do I put a watch on for an hour before we're going to bed? It's kind of silly. So I'm really bummed out about that. I don't know if you have any suggestions what I can do here, Torin, or
Yeah.
guys too, guys. Help me out.
Well, I've kind of felt the same way just the past week because of all I guess the movement from like moving around in the house, and then
Mm,
like now the house I'm in, like my fiance has her kids around a lot too. So, and we're just constantly taking like, yeah, it's a lot more hands on than I'm used to. So I've been gingerly wearing some watches as well, and it's been bothering me as well because I used to be like more of a bachelor and I could just wear whatever I want around the house. So
yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, have you thought of? I mean, I don't know. This seems really self-indulgent, but like maybe if you brought a watch with you to work, like in a roll or something like that, and then if you take a lunch break, could you just like throw it on for lunch and then
I
like take it off and then like go back to work?
I've considered that actually. Oh, I didn't mention I did get my G Shocks finally. So 2 weeks ago, I picked up this guy, which is the
Oh, the Casio one, right? Or
yeah. It's a ladies' watch, late or Cassie wants to call it a ladies' watch. I'm not gonna call it that. Um, GWGMRS or something. So the ladies Casio version, the 2100. But then Mr. Casio himself sent me a Casio. So this is the men's watch. Um,
are they the same dimensions? They look like it.
no, they are
No?
very similar though. Like this one's 45 millimeter equivalent.
Sure.
Um, and this one is 42.8, 43.
I
They look
mean,
very
visually
close.
they look the same. Maybe it's the white dial.
Yeah, maybe. But I was thinking, I should have just gone for this one the first time around. But this thing is really something else when it comes to lack of legibility. it's, it's
Right.
it's impressive how illegible this is. Um, at the same time, this one, it's impressive how it looks like it will be illegible, but it's so legible, like day to day. Um, I found the loom on both is adequate, but it's
Yeah,
not
I found
illegible.
because I picked up a Casio recently myself, and like some of them, the indices are loomed, and some of them aren't. Some of them are just a handset. And
Yeah.
I didn't know this. I picked like the one with the blue accents on it because I liked it. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the most legible G-Shock,
No.
but it's
But
comfortable. I
it
mean,
it is
for
very comfortable. And I like that this one has this it's a high quality plastic buckle, which just sounds like an oxymoron, but it actually is a really high quality buckle. I
actually, I
enjoy
had
it.
an issue with my buckle when
Oh
I
yeah?
because I was well for the move. I was wearing the Casio mostly,
Right.
and I think I had it fairly tight against my wrist, and it almost looked like the buckle itself, the pin portion of it, for whatever reason, it pushed in past the actual buckle, so it was
Oh.
hard to take the strap off because then you couldn't get the pin back over it because normally it
Yeah.
just goes over it, right? Like
Yeah.
so it actually pushed through, and
Oh.
that really surprised me.
Yeah.
But
Huh.
I mean, I was really like moving tons of stuff. I
Yeah.
don't know. But I feel like it should take it. Like to me, like the G-Shock is the like one of the
Yeah, for
ultimate,
sure. Maybe
beer
maybe
watches.
just a fluke one off crazy coincidence kind of thing.
It
Freak
could be.
accident.
And I even thought like I'm like, okay, I'll just take the buckle off because like normally it's just a spring bar, right?
Yeah.
But the G-Shock, it's not. I
Oh
don't think
no?
that's actually a spring bar. No.
Oh.
Or at least I tried to push it in with my tool
Yeah.
and it wasn't like a spring. You can test that if you want, but
Yeah. I got my
if anyone in the
tools right
chats,
here.
I
Uh,
mean, I'm also not a G-Shock expert. I've only had a couple.
okay. Well, this one is a spring bar for me at least.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Um
Well, you debunked that theory.
you heard it live here, folks. First, folks. But yeah, I mean, I've been really enjoying these G-Shocks. You know how a lot of people see G-Shocks don't count, and I've said that too, right?
Mhm.
Um, especially with the 5600, which used to be my favorite, like the Casio Square, G-Shock Squares. They used to be
Yeah.
like the only option for me, the only thing I'd even consider. Until I saw this at the Bay, so our version of Macy's. Um, and I tried it on, and I thought, wow, this is really nice. Especially the indices here, they're highly polished.
Yeah, it's
Um,
cool. Yeah.
they're almost black polished. Like
Like that's better than a lot of the men's versions, I would say.
yeah, yeah, and glimmers. It gave me, I'm not gonna say Grand Seiko vibes, but it gave me Seiko vibes. um, so I was pretty impressed with that, and I was wearing that around, and I was thinking, hey, this counts as like a solid watch in my collection. And I'm really really happy with both of them. Um, Steve mentioned that I could take the hands out of this guy and put it in this guy because they are very similar in dimensions. I don't believe there would be an issue taking the hands off this guy, putting it in here, but for now, I'm really enjoying wearing both of them. um, but so that these two watches have been my go-to watches for work. I haven't taken any other Grand Seikos. I was tempted to take this guy in, um, and just go for it, have a
Just go. Yeah.
blast. But yeah, I use my better judgment there. Speedmaster has been great. It's been dunked. It's been pressure wash, back splash stuff's been on it. And I've rinsed off, and I like that I have the sapphire sandwich now, so I can actually inspect the back, see if there's any condensation or any water
Right,
intrusion
right.
in
Yep.
the movement. So there's been absolutely nothing. I love the Speedmaster so much that it's actually getting close to being my favorite watch. um, but
Oh,
anyway,
did Grand Seiko hear
yeah.
that?
So yeah, I'm kind of I don't quite know what to do. That the reason why I said I could pretend I have an injury in one arm is because then I can, mentally work out not using this arm while I had to watch. But then, then I'm not doing my job properly. And accidents happen, and the less I can reduce my liability, the better. So I'm not actually going to use that excuse and wear a full bracelet watch. That would just be irresponsible. But I've been getting to see some really cool cars. I think my favorite one was the R- Land Rover. Defender is probably my favorite so far. I even saw an F-Type R. I think Defender beats it
Really?
in terms of coolness. Are you familiar with any with cars, Torrin?
A little bit. I mean, I just sold. Regrettably, I don't know what I was thinking. I was kind of trimming down after the move, but so I sold my Damasco D sub.
Oh no!
I know. I don't know. Well, because I recently got the FXD and then I got the Planet
Right.
Ocean. I mean, I don't know. But
I can
anyways,
I
it
can
was a
understand that now though. Actually, thinking of
yeah.
the FXD, I can understand that.
Well, the FXD I see as a tool watch like the D sub, and it's more
Yeah.
wearable. Like the
Yeah.
D sub was a little chunky, a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But the guy sold to uh he's local to my area, London. And it's cool because he likes tool watches. He's actually a pilot, but he drives a Land Rover. I'm
Okay.
not sure the model, but it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But he actually like takes his watches like in the flight deck and stuff. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So let's get back in the chat. See if you guys have any suggestions for me. Um, Sam here has the SPB 237 on today. Beautiful watch. Congrats on that pickup as well, sir. EP, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Should see. When I have a coffee, I go into this state of where I call everyone man. Hey man, how's it going, man? I when I hear myself afterwards, like after I say it, I sound so disrespectful. Um, so if you do get offended, I apologize. um, Sean, good to see you. Says recently acquired the mint green date chest. Oh, cool.
Oh, neat.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Congrats, man.
that's cool.
I did it again.
I thought you were doing that like just to reinforce your point, but
No, no.
that was an unconscious thing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I just had a coffee, so that's why.
And I apologize for chewing. I'm drinking this like my pregnant fiance really loves bubble tea, so
Oh yeah.
I got this bubble tea with like these like
Tapiocas.
yeah, they're jelly beads or whatever. I don't know. They're
I
really
don't get the fuss about the tapioca. I know a lot of people like it, but
I don't know. I go in there and it's like all hipsters that are like in that place. So I mean, I don't want to like stereotype. It's good, but like
yeah,
I don't know.
I prefer without the tapioca because you get way more
Yeah, it's more refreshing
drink.
actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do next time.
yeah. Stefan, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well.
Sea of
Uh,
Clouds.
yeah,
Just put
yeah.
up the
Oh
video.
yeah, just got the video too. It's in my watch later, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Thanks.
Um, oh, I should plug Rick's video. If you guys don't know, Rick Remacher appeared on Watchbox.
Oh,
Yeah, he did a deep dive into Patek and some of the Pateks in his collection. So if you guys want to be dazzled, um, you should go watch that. It's a great, very informative video. I feel like I learned a lot about Patek, which was at close to zero. So my knowledge was not impressive there. Um, now saying, oh yeah, those metal things and jeans are notorious for that. I specifically don't wear jeans with those pin rivet like things sticking out.
just to protect your watch.
No,
Oh, okay. I was gonna
vehicle.
say that's a okay.
And I you should see me in my detailing get up. I have like this apron, and I do look like I'm at a barbecue or something. But I've got
Right.
these loops and hooks everywhere where I can stick bottles and spray bottles and
Okay.
stuff and brushes. Um, so I do look like a grade A dork when I'm detailing.
You want to
But
detail my Subaru? Oh,
yeah,
I just want to see what your get up.
yeah, yeah. Hey, come on over. Um, let's see. Justin says my truck is in tune with nature. Wayben, good to see you. Nev saying wear extra long rubber gloves. I did not think of that. That's you know
Oh, you
what?
could maybe. Although then you wouldn't even see your watch. I mean, you would be
Yeah,
there, but
but I'd
like,
still get to enjoy it,
would it
right?
really be there? It's like one of those like tree in the forest things, right?
Yeah, yeah. If there's no one to hear you scream. um, yeah, I don't know. I might consider that actually. Ordinary watches. Just be happy holding and looking at it after work. That's the thing, though. I don't really get to. By the time I put the kids down for bed, I'm wiped. The usual time where I do get to look at a watch is, during my day.
Yeah.
And man, the feeling, like, this is how you know that I said man again. I'm sorry. This is how you know that
Take a drink every time.
you're a crazy watch guy. Is I'm like detailing. Let's say I'm doing the wheels, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing the wheels. I catch a glimpse of the Speedmaster, and I stop and just stare at it. I'm like, I gotta take a wrist shot, which is usually what
Yeah.
happens. And
Yeah. Do you ever take a wrist shot like by the really fancy cars?
yes,
So you can get
wait,
one of
let
those
me
like flex Instagram accounts.
let me pull up my Google Photos actually. Um, I hope I'm not breaking any laws by doing this. I don't think so.
I don't
Uh,
think so. I mean,
yeah. Share screen. Bear with me, guys. Okay, can you see my screen? Nope.
not yet. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yep.
So you'll see some family pictures here too. But look, I mean that
Oh yeah,
Defender is
that
just
Defender. Oh, that looks awesome with the blacked out.
yeah.
Yeah, because it
Uh,
almost looks like you got racing gloves on. Well, not really, but
but this car, I was just
yeah.
gawking at it. Well, I took an extra hour to detail this guy, just so I could be with it. It was so good. Oh man, this is a grail vehicle for me now.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was before I cleaned it up. But yeah, so here this is that story I was talking about. Yeah, I gotta take a
Oh yeah,
risk
the
shot.
speedy with the nice.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a little sidebar there. Um, Easy Clayton says, "Be like Bobby Legs, embrace the evening wash." Yeah, I actually probably maybe I should just schedule a time as soon as I come home. Go to the Watchbox, change it.
Ignore the kids. Just go straight to the watch.
Yeah. Hey, honey, bye, honey. Just
Yeah,
hang on a second. Hold
yeah.
that thought. Um, Cowboy YKG says, "As a bachelor, I can wear nothing around the house but a watch."
Those days are gone for me.
Yeah. Uh, way to justify more watches. Let's scroll down here. I'm sorry if I miss anything, guys. Um, Jared says the only thing I don't like about the Casio is the strap could be better quality. I don't quite mind it. It's it's similar to. I mean, I think it's identical to the squares that I've had. The resin
I would
strap.
say it's on par. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. They're $100 watches, right? Like
Mhm.
yeah, makes sense. Amen. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Uh, just wear a little sling. Yeah. That would be bad if I did that every day. Can you imagine how big my right arm would be versus
Oh
my
yeah.
left arm if I were to? Yeah. Justin says Defenders are awesome. The old ones. I've seen a fair share of Land Rovers with blown out air shocks just in my 2 weeks waiting
Really.
there. Yeah. Um, so like they're sagging at the back versus the front, so the car is or at an angle, kind of like this.
Do
Like
you know if the owners are having like that's the use case that you're imagining, or is it just like driving on the 401?
I have no idea. um, it's just weird that I've seen at least three
Hmm.
where they're lopsided somehow. Um, give Sanjay a beer. And he'll call everyone bro. I don't. think so. I don't know. um, Almond loves the tapioca. I'm also saying Rick and Marcus have been on Watchbox now. Our friend group slowly becoming YouTube celebrities. Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
I mean, Wolfie has to kind of go on next, right? Wolfie's pretty
Yeah.
tight with Tim.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Justin saying man is probably not going to offend anyone. Um, hope so. Hope so. Kevin S is here. Good to see you. Name, rank, and serial number. I wonder what that context is.
I don't know.
Sat saying Sanjay is the rush to polish that defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought my portable Zalas machine. Yeah, tin plate polishing right there. Bobby, good to see you. There's a live stream discussing the disadvantages of buying a Speedmaster for the type of work, this type of work, and now here we go. Life of a watch addict. Yeah, not a car for an underachiever. I don't think I showed you guys the F type. Let me share my screen again real quick, because you gotta see the F type. Oops, sorry, I lost you there for a second. Oh, buddy, this is a nice car. So that's my my Casio there. And there's the actual F type. That is so cool. It is so cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. But not a Grail watch car for me because I've got a big family and the Defender is right up my alley.
Did you just say Grail watch car?
Grail car. Grail car.
Okay.
Yeah. Almin saying Sanjay and Torin, any plans to change your YouTube channel names? All the cool YouTubers are doing it. No, definitely not.
Haven't given thought to it, but
Yeah. Usually it pushes me the other way when everyone's doing something. I mean that's probably my pride, which is not a good thing. But yeah, when I see everyone doing something, I avoid it like the plague. I don't know why. Torin, thoughts?
I always wanted to just to kind of truncate it just to everyday watch instead of everyday watch guy, but
Okay.
Google for some reason didn't let me do it. Maybe someone else had something similar. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Maybe I think I don't know if you caught the Bobby Legs live stream, but Watch Chris was on and he was mentioning that they have correspondent or liaison with YouTube when they reach a certain number of subscribers, and they usually recommend that you switch to your real name just so you can do more with your
Oh, like
brand.
Bark and Jack almost.
Yeah. Watch Gringa changed her name. Bark and Jack did. Pete from Not So Obvious Watches did. Although he did a video about it, saying how he's always wanted to do it. So
Mm.
yeah, and he was really mad at himself for how easy it was because he kept putting it off. But yeah, whole bunch of people changing their YouTube names. I don't think I would. I'm not really in it for the branding. I don't really want to
Yeah,
brand
me
myself.
neither.
Yeah. Um, Last thing I was just pacing, waiting for Tim Bryan and Rick to get out of my living room. That's funny. Let's see. I'm gonna jump way down here. Bobby is asking F-Type or Porsche 911 base. What would you guys choose? I'd go Porsche 911. How about you, Torn?
I was gonna say F type.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Cool.
aesthetically,
Yeah.
I have a hard time fitting into both.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the most pleasant ride. Um, Steve's saying he recommends Sanjay Wannabe. That almost looks like like a Japanese name, like Watanabe. You know?
Maybe I'll change my channel to that because I want to be more like you.
No. Oh, the last thing you should want to be more like is me. Ken Spear saying F-Type is so pretty. Trunk isn't big enough for Sanjay. Yeah, that's why I need the
Oh
Defender.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Just
For those
stack those.
trips to the AD.
Yeah. Pierre is saying, let's talk about watches. We should talk about watches, yeah. Did you see the new Grand Seikos? Here's where you go, which ones? But
Yeah, I mean it's been a week, so I guess there's another one.
there's a bunch actually.
No, I
They
have. I've just been moving and settling in. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I
do you remember the manual wound pink dial 44 GS
yeah.
30?
Actually, I think your AD she's texted me the. Is it the 009 or is that a limited edition of what you have? I can't remember.
That one is the 44 GS with the manual wound spring drive.
Okay,
Um,
I saw a pic of it. Yeah.
yeah. That one is all right. I was a little underwhelmed with the dial. Patrick from what's his watch channel? Pocket Watch Time. Pocket Watch Time. He bought that watch. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, so he has a video up if you guys want to go check it out.
I saw he reviewed a watch roll on his
Yeah,
channel recently. That's what I watched.
right. He unboxed the SBGY 009, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's awesome. I gotta
Yeah.
watch that later.
I was a little underwhelmed with the texture. So I have the SBGY 003. The radiating the rays, the sun rays are super deep on this one.
Hmm.
Um, but on that one, it was a bit
Like subtle.
yeah. Let me pull up a picture here. Maybe it'll show his video. Yes. So when you Google it, his video comes right up. Um, share screen here. So this is Patrick's watch.
I'm absolutely thrilled.
Let me mute this. So
Oh, it almost
maybe
looks like
maybe
a. Well, I don't want to say my first impression of it.
no.
I'm like, it almost looks like a cocktail. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Because I mean, if you look at this one, it is known. Maybe it's meant in a derogatory way. I'm not sure, but I've kind of owned it. But this one was known as the Grand Cocktail Time because this has the similar striations on the dial. So if you
Yeah.
there, so this one's known as the Grand Cocktail Time. A lot of people don't like that it's called that, but I don't mind that. It can be a grand cocktail. But this one, so I don't quite know what to think of it. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen it in person. I should preface that. I don't quite know. This looks a little more subtle, but it could be because of the color. Maybe in person it looks really deep and jaw dropping.
I almost don't like that dial pattern with a 44 GS case. Like
Right. I can see what you mean too.
the way it frames, like the way the case frames it. I don't know. It just doesn't really mesh up, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I mean, I do like. I mean, I like the gold GS logo on it, and
Yeah. And it's a pretty
it's a
low.
manual on spring drive, right?
Yes, which is rare.
Yeah. That's,
Um, it is. I think
what's the
even
water
rarer.
resistance? Do you know? Is
I'm
it like
sorry.
is it actually water resistant or is it like yours?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Um, I think it might be 50 meters. Let's look it up right here. Functions, water resistance. Oh, why'd you do
It
that?
might
Don't
just
look
say,
don't look at my water resistance. I think
it
it said
just says
100.
water resistant. Oh, dude. Okay.
I think it said
Yeah,
100.
because with the 44 GS case, a lot of times it is 100.
Yeah. Okay. They just don't want me to look at it. Let's see. Water resistance, 10 bar. Yeah. So, you know what? This might solve my problem.
There you go. You can detail
Or
with it.
one of my problems. But yeah, I mean it's a beautiful watch. I I'd like to see it in person. I don't think I'd pick it up though. One thing, the watch that I did want to mention was the 36 millimeter 44 GS cases. So the 289 was the first one that came out, the SBGW 289. And I'm sorry, guys, that we're talking about Grand Seiko so much. It's just like a comfort food for me, I guess. So this is the first one that came out. I was really tempted with picking that one up. And they just added a couple more dial variations. So they added a brown dial and a silver dial, which is nice. I mean, it's not the colors that I would have picked, but have you had the chance to see these?
Oh, it's my first time seeing them.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame. Like you'd think they'd go blue next, right? A nice blue
Or
dial would have
green.
been, yeah, blue and green. I'm sure it's in the pipeline, but yeah. So they're definitely adding those colors, which is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for them to add colors, see if I really wanted the pink. I think the pink is sold out now anyway.
The
But
silver reminds me of like a King Seiko.
it does. Both of them remind me of the King Seiko. The
Yeah.
brown one looks quite similar to my King Seiko, actually.
Mm.
Which is another deterrent for me. But yeah, so this is promising because a nice dial color is probably around the bend, around the corner. Let's go back into the chat. 911 Dan obviously is going to go with the 911. And Ken Spears said 911 because it's way more reliable. I didn't quite want to say that, but that is what I was thinking too. Neff saying 911 Turbo S every time. We're back into cars, aren't we? Okay, let's
Well,
skip
your worlds are
in.
colliding with the detailing cars and
Yeah,
watches. Yeah.
right. Kevin S is asking if Torn's using a sippy cup. It's a bubble tea.
It's a bubble tea. I mean, it just looks like a sippy cup because I'm enormous.
No. Neither are a pocket watch lies. I tell you lies. He was looking for that Grand Seiko. I remember when we were chatting with him. There was that one instance where he mentioned that the guy wasn't giving him the time of day with the Grand
Right.
Seiko, like he was holding a Grand Seiko that he was considering, and
Doesn't he say his AD is not very good with customer service or something?
right,
Yeah.
yeah, which is just a shame.
It is. When you're dropping that kind of money.
Yeah. Chaz here with a funny comment. I got stuck in a little BMW once for a couple of hours. Took 3 guys to get me out. I hope you're just joking, Chaz. That's does not sound pleasant. So Kevin S here actually saw it. Texture is not as deep as the 003. You need to see it in the right lighting. Okay. That's what I was feeling with that video from Patrick. That's kind of a shame, but Easy Clayton says those 3 GS requirements encompass at least one release a week. Yeah. And Chaz says he likes mine better. Kevin says SPGY009 is quite beautiful in person. Not for me, but a beautiful watch in the middle. Yeah. I agree. Or I believe you is what I mean. Man. Sorry, Kevin, if you didn't hear my little ramble about that. I was tempted by the manual on Spring Drive, but I already have a deposit on a Peacock. Oh, Peacock all the way. That one's more interesting. So you have the right thing there. Neff is asking for the same case. It's definitely not the same case. My one has this new case style, the thin dress series, It's supposed to be shaped like a sail, like a ship's sail or a yacht's sail. But yeah, it's a great video from the Armory, Mark Cho. He did a pretty big deep dive into this style of case, and the guy who designed it. Kevin S also saying I'd take other GS watches over this one with the 44 GS case. Undertuned watch collector saying 2 word Sanjay oyster case. Yeah. No can do. Not for me. Easy Clayton inspired by full moon night sky. What season is that in? I can see another 70 variations of that one. Yeah.
Did they ever Grand Seiko ever put out that new diver?
The Series 9 diver.
Yeah, the Series 9 diver. I thought that was coming in August.
Yeah, I've seen a few pictures. Kevin also has shown pictures of it. Oh, it looks so good on his wrist. Kevin, you got to get that watch with the black wavy dial. Oh, it's just
Yeah.
incredible. I wish I could pull it off. Torin, you got to get that watch.
I'm tempted, but like we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of expenses coming up for
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I shouldn't be a bad influence. Kevin is saying now talking about the SPGW 291 and 293. I'm guessing would rather get or would get the new King Seiko limited edition over either of these. I would too. It's just those colors just not for me. A little plain, you know. The pink one was really nice though. I don't know why they double backed on
Goes
pink.
good with your woman's Casio look.
Yeah, it's there's a pretty good video on YouTube from a guy, a smaller YouTuber. I can't quite remember it. Maybe I'll try to link it in the description after the stream. But he bought the watch and he did a really good job showcasing the dial. It does not look pink, so it's kind of like the season spring, the
Right.
4 season spring. It's really pink. In like cloudy
You know,
conditions,
I actually
maybe.
saw that in person. Like your AD showed me the pink one.
Oh, okay. So, what did
I
you
took
think?
some
Did
pictures
it?
of it. Yeah, it's actually not that pink. It's
Yeah,
more like an off-white.
yeah. It's kind of like
Yeah,
if there was a watch with a pinkish anti-reflective coating, right? Like,
kind of. Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
In like
Remember,
most, yeah,
remember those
most
days?
like if you saw it on the wrist, your natural reaction wouldn't be that's a pink or
Yeah.
salmon color. Yeah.
Remember the days where, I mean, I'm sure this still goes on, but it's been a while since I've seen these videos. With they had aftermarket sapphire crystals and stuff with red anti-reflective coating, just um, for SKXs and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
Or any of the other Seiko divers.
Seiko divers. Yeah.
Yeah, just varying colors. Even the Longines that I got, the Hydro Conquest 39, previous gen from a couple of years ago, that one had a purple anti-reflective coating on a
Oh,
black dial
interesting.
watch. It was wild. It was a weird time. Everyone was about the anti-reflective coating.
I don't know how Grand Seiko does their super clear coating, where it doesn't really have like a hue to it. I found. I
No,
don't know.
no, and it's been anti-reflective coated on both sides.
Yeah.
It's super clear is probably the best name for it because it really is super clear.
Yeah.
Um,
They went with the obvious description.
yeah, and Seiko, like I think they probably tested it out on the Seikos first, because the
Yeah, the
Sark,
LX series or whatever has a lot of it.
yep, and the Sarks 055. I feel like that
Mhm.
might have been the one of the earlier ones. The baby snowflake or the frosty, some people called it. That that one was just incredible how clear the crystal is. For such an affordable watch, right? Relative speaking. Um, Bobby is saying he's enamored with the SVGM 249. Never heard you mention that one, Sanjay. Is that the Explorer lookalike? It's been a while since I've seen that. 249.
SPG.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm sorry. This lavender one. Have you seen this one?
I don't remember if I saw that. Oh,
Uh,
whoa, that's nice. That's like the high beam
221.
GMT, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa, that's nice.
it is really nice. It's super limited, if I'm not mistaken.
I
Like
was gonna
it's
say it's probably pretty limited.
yeah. I remember Tommaso. Oh, this is the Tommaso video.
So it's
Um,
probably way over retail, right?
I don't
If you
quite know. I don't
if you
think
wanted
people know about it enough for it to be.
to. Hmm.
Um, but it would be hard to find, I would think. Um, trying to see. Yeah, Tommaso's video doesn't have any information on it, but or I mean, the video does, but the description didn't. But yeah, that's where I first saw it on Tommaso's channel or Watchbox. Beautiful watch. Oh man. Um, the character Mike Trout in Breaking Bad was based on Time Hill. True story, folks. Okay. Not sure what that
Did you
means.
get the reference? No.
I know Breaking Bad, like the crystal meth guys, right?
Yeah, Walter
Can I
White.
even say that on YouTube anymore?
Yeah, it's a
um,
good show. I mean, it gets dark, but it's really well written. It's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do know the movie Zootopia. They had Breaking Bad reference. Have you seen Zootopia?
I have not.
Um, it's
I'll I'll
it's
have
really
to.
good. Bobby agrees with me that Zootopia is good. I remember us chatting about it. um, all right. Well, yeah, I don't think I was any other releases that I was going to chat about. Did you have any thoughts, Torin? Do you want to close for the night?
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna come on casually because, like, yeah, for me, it's been so hectic. Just you can see the new setup. I
Yeah.
can't take credit. Like a lot of it, the built-in was already here for the office, which is
Oh,
nice.
okay.
And they had the LED lights, which is awesome. So, like, this is like a YouTube studio dream
Yeah,
setup.
that looks great.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
Did
the new my new Sea of Clouds video, I kind of do the like the talking head portion back here. So
okay. I was gonna ask
hopefully,
if
yeah,
you incorporated that.
yeah, I tried to because yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like I tried to be more of a YouTuber.
Yeah. A couple other jokes here. I'm told the Greenwich Observatory sets their clock around Steve's watch, not the other way around. Oh, that's good. These are not things that we should be discussing, guys. They're gonna come after us. Um, Kevin S says, "Love the new GS diver." I'm waiting on that one. Peacock first. That's true.
Mm, fair.
Yeah. Uh, I also heard Tarantino consulted with Steve about the Winston Wolfe character in Pulp Fiction. Steve felt that character was a bit too soft.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm guessing Winston Wolfe is a really rough character. And okay, I'm explaining the joke
Well,
and ruining it.
have you watched a lot of Tarantino films? It's like he notoriously has snappy dialogue, but then very explosive and violent scenes.
I've watched one oh wait. I think I watched Kill Bill when I was a kid.
Yeah,
That was Tarantino, right?
I believe so. Yep.
And there was one where there was a lady who had some kind of rifle instead of a leg. Is
Oh, is that like a grindhouse thing?
I don't know, but I feel like I watched that as a kid too. Yeah,
Okay.
guys in the chat, have you seen like a lady with a rifle instead of a leg? Sounds so ridiculous, but that's
Right.
kind
I
of like
haven't. Those aren't. I wouldn't say that's like those iconic ones. Like Pulp Fiction is definitely up there.
okay.
Um, what else was there? Jeez. Like Inglorious
Django.
Bastards.
Django is a
Django Unchained. Yeah. What else do we
Ryan.
do?
Okay, Pale
Hateful
Horse
Eight.
says Grindhouse.
Grindhouse. Yeah, that's what I thought
Okay,
was the rifle reference. Yeah.
yeah. Reservoir Dogs says
Reservoir Dogs is one of his first earlier ones. Yeah.
okay. Hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen any of these, but yeah, I don't. It's weird how I remembered that rifle lady. I don't remember any plot or anything, but just the fact that someone had a rifle instead of like that's like Evil Dead with the boomstick guy, right? Like,
Oh, right, with a chainsaw. Or
was it a chainsaw? He had an
in the
arm that was a
sequel, yeah,
shotgun.
that Evil Dead. Yeah, he has shotgun, and then I think in the sequel he had a chainsaw.
Oh, okay. Hmm. All right.
Look at
Well,
us, all these pop culture movie references.
yeah, yeah. I live under a rock. Like, I don't even know what's going on in the world news wise, but I mean, I do. It's just being silly. But Chaz says this was great. I don't think I can say that. I mean, I won't. That's a
That's fair.
pretty. Um, Sanjay just avoid Tarantino movies. Those movies are rated and
Yes.
not for Sanjay. That's good. Well, guys, I think that's a good place to call it a wrap. Bit of a introspective video. I'm trying to rationalize wearing my Speedmaster to work, but um, yeah, I won't be doing that with any regularity. Maybe once a week. I
Maybe
feel
just
like
keep them all in the trunk, and then you can like pull one out like between
that's
breaks. I don't know.
Easy Clayton. He says, I remember the plot of Appalachian Trail. I don't really, I don't know what, I mean, yeah, we own it. We own the Appalachian Trail. The movie, I've never seen it, but yeah. Um, but see, the thing about taking, I think we were talking about the watch roll, right? Taking a watch to work.
Mm.
I'd be paranoid about it getting stolen. Um,
Even if
like
you like, do you have like your own desk or anything, or is it kind of just like?
I have a cabinet like where I put my buffers and microfibers and all the product that I'm using for um and a place for my backpack, everything else. I still wouldn't be comfortable just leaving it there,
Mm.
because if I'm not at my bay, um, it's kind of out of sight. So while I don't think anyone would steal anything like that, I I'd just be a bit paranoid. And when you're paranoid, you go to check on it a lot, and then someone else could be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, why
Then
is he
yeah.
checking on that so much?"
Right.
Like, I bring a Nintendo Switch, uh, just for lunchtime or something if I want to, you know, play a game or something. And I'm paranoid about that getting stolen because it's out of sight. It's in my locker, my cabinet. Um, it's easy for someone to just swipe this thing, um, and that would suck.
Fair enough.
But yeah, how much more would a watch suck? Oh, my Speedmaster. It'll be so sad. I weep. I weep for my Speedmaster.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you get that reference?
No. What? I thought maybe because it was a chronograph, guys.
No, it's a movie about stealing cars with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. uh, all right, guys. Well, I hope you all have a great week ahead. Stay safe out there. Remember, guys, you are infinitely valuable. Um, Looking forward to chatting with you next week. But yeah, see you guys. Take care.
Later.